ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिरेव विभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये 165. तद्विष्णोरिति मन्त्रोऽपि विष्णोस्तत्परमं पदम् चक्षुर्वदात तं व्योम्नि व्याचष्टे प्रत्यगात्मनि आत्मा वा इत्येव उपासीत. This is what is called as Vidya Sutra. So one has to directly gain the knowledge of Atma. What is this Atma was being unfolded from stanza 157 onwards. So what does exactly mean by this word Atma? The quotation that was given, Yachapnoti yadadatte yachati vishayaniha yachasya santato bhavaha tasmad atmeti kathyate. 157. So the four aspects of Atma, or not four aspects, Atma derived in four different ways. The four etymological derivations of Atma were given. Why it is called Atma? One is Yacha Apnoti, other is Yadadatte, and the Yat is for what is that? Yasmat. Because of this reason, it is called Atma. Because of this reason, it is called Atma. Yacha Apnoti, Yadadatte, Yachati Vishayane, Yachasya Santato Bhava. These four definitions were elaborated. Now he is summarizing. This is the sum and substance of what the word Atma means. Chaturvedha nirukthyatra chatvarortha prakirtitaha adhishthanam karanatvam jiva bhavo vimuktata. Atra चतुर्विध निरुक्त्या चत्वारः अर्थाः प्रकीर्तिताः. चत्वारः अर्थाः प्रकीर्तिताः. अधिष्ठानं कारणत्वं जीवभावः विमुक्तता. Second line as it is, or you can take this way also. Atra Chaturvidha Niruktya. Then second line, Adhishtanam Karanatvam Jiva Bhavaha Vimuktata. Then you have to add Iti Chatvaraha Arthaha Prakirtitaha. Iti Chatvaraha Arthaha Prakirtitaha. So Atra here means from stanza 158 onwards, elaborating the stanza 157. So what has been done? These four meanings of word Atma have been given. Chatur, and how they have been given? Chaturvidha Niruktya. From the standpoint of four types of etymological derivations. So they have been given. What are those? Niruktya, Chatvaraha Arthaha. Four meanings, Prakirtaha, are elaborated. What are they? Namely, Adhishtanam. Atma means Adhishthana. Vedran. Yacha Apnoti. Yasmad Apnoti Tasmad Atma. This definition, this derivation speaks of Adhisthana. How is it so? Because Apnoti is Vyapnoti, that which pervades. Just as something is falsely attributed, superimposed, is what? Pervaded by the Adhisthana. A rope is mistaken as a snake. Truly what is there is only a rope only. But in that snake which is falsely projected, the rope is all pervasive. Likewise, entire Jagat is falsely projected in all pervasive Chaitanya Swarupa Atma means in and through the Jagat there is Chaitanya Rupa Atma means it is Adhisthana, the basis without which it is just impossible to have the whatever that is superimposed. If rope were not there, you can't have the mistaken snake. If Chaitanya were not there, you can't have the what? Jagat. If you can't have Jagat, what won't be there? If you can't have the Jagat, what would be there? How is it that I've been Sunday morning, unnecessarily have to come here, is it not? So, we ourselves will not be there. So whatever that existence is, whatever that is known, whatever that is happiness you say, whatever that is sorrow, no. That also, if Jagat is not there, where is your sorrow? So, all these things are because of what? Chaitanya. So, therefore, Chaitanya is desirable or undesirable? If it were to give happiness, it is desirable. It gives sorrow also, is it not? Sorrow is created by us. What can we do? What can poor Chaitanya do? Chaitanya says, I am nothing but Ananda means there is no trace of sorrow. But you are so great that there also you create the sorrow. So how great you are. So if sorrows are there, who is responsible? We are responsible. It appears to be a very statement which is a little strange to assimilate as such, but that is the truth. We have created the sorrow and then screaming, Ayo samsara. Bhagavan will sympathize. What foolish fellows are there. I have nothing but Ananda only is there, but these people are clamoring that it is sorrow. Yes, it is so. Look, sorrow can be in the waking and the dream. In sleep, can it be there? That's why Swapiti, Chandogya gives us such an interesting derivation of sleep, Swapiti. Swam apiti iti Swapiti. The person is where? In one's own self, Sarupa. Therefore what? No sorrow. In the waking and dream, sorrows are there. Who have created? We have created because of the mind, the sorrows are projected. So whatever it may be. So therefore, this Chaitanya Atma is the basis, Adhisthana for entire Jagat, that Adhishthanam. So, Yachapnoti, Yasmad, Apti, Vyapnoti, Iti Atma. This definition points out Chaitanya, all pervasive Chaitanya Rupa Atma is the very basis, the Adhisthana. Without it, Jagat is just not possible. When Jagat not possible, our individual existence also is not possible. Second one is Karanatvam, corresponds to Yadadatte, Yasmad, Adatte, Tasmad, Atma, all 157, which he has defined afterward. Yasmad, Adatte, Tasmad, Atma. Because it withdraws unto itself the entire Jagat, entire creation at the time of dissolution, therefore it is called Atma. So the Atma is the one which withdraws unto itself entire creation at the time of dissolution. Therefore it is called Atma. What does it point out? An effect merges in the cause at the time of dissolution or destruction. If entire Jagat merges back in Chaitanya when it has got destroyed, Chaitanya Rupa Atma is the very Karana, the material cause for entire Jagat. Just as the mud pot when destroyed merges back in the mud. Mud is the material cause for the entire Jagat. The Chaitanya is the Karana for the Jagat. That is fine. Jiva Bhavaha. Third one is Jiva Bhava, based on derivation. Yachati, Yasmad, Atti, Tasmad, Atma. Because Atti means what? Eats. Eats means here experiences, whether joys or sorrow. Because one experiences joys or sorrow, otherwise the one who experiences joys or sorrows, therefore it is called Atma. Again what? Who is that? One who experiences joy, sorrows? Jiva. So that Jiva Bhavaha. The one because of it, who is the Jiva, who is Samsari, who is undergoing all varieties of experiences, Sukha, Dukkha and all those things, which are not possible without Atma. See? That's why, you need not hunt Atma. Do you undergo experiences? We are not bothered about the quality of your experiences, the type of experiences, good, bad, indifferent, wanted, unwanted. We are not concerned at all. Do you undergo any experience whatsoever? Is there a single moment without experience? Life itself means what? Continuous series of experiences. Santata Anubhava Dhara. Each and every experience, whatever it may be, speaks of Atma Tattva, the Chaitanya Tattva, which makes that experience possible. Why? Because the Atma Chaitanya itself is nothing but experience. Itself is nothing but experience. So therefore, that is what? Jiva Bhavaha. So in and through all our experiences, the experience is possible because of Chaitanya. It's just like this. If you see something, what you have to take for granted? Light. Whatever may be the source of light, the light has to be there, without which you can't see. You may say cats and owls are able to see. It's a matter of research how they see in there. Because there must be some device in their eyes themselves, because of which even in that darkness something must be there. So whatever, then we can exclude them. Fine, that's okay. They're left for zoology to find out. That is fine. So otherwise, moment you see something, what does it mean? It presupposes the light. Likewise, moment you experience something, whether in the waking state, dream state, or deep sleep state, it presupposes Chaitanya. How? All experiences without exceptions are presented to us through the channels of either gross antakarana vrittis or sukshma vrittis, because you can't say totally gross, because in the deep sleep state there are no gross antakarana vrittis, gross thoughts are not there, but in the swapna and swapna and jagara, they are there, but subtle vrittis are there in the sleep. So through the channels of vrittis, gross or subtle, but these gross or subtle vrittis by themselves are inert in nature. Their experience means what? Basis is this Anubhava Swarupa Atma. Means who is nothing but Anubhava. Just as sun is nothing but light. So like that, this Atma is nothing but Anubhava. The moment any vrittis come, what happens? They get experience with a specific feature. Joy, sorrow, whatever it may be, sukha, dukkha, mana, apamana, wanted, unwanted, like, dislike, raga, dvesha, kama, krodha, all these are like the film that comes and goes. Basis is nothing but Anubhava. That Anubhava is presented to us by whom? Atma. Therefore, we have got an individuality consisting of a pack of particular type of Anubhava. As a result of it, I am so and so. Is it not? An individual means what? All past memories and constitutes all the samskaras of the past experiences. That jivatva, that individuality, jivatva is because of what? Chaitanya Rupa, Atma, who is nothing but Anubhava Swarupa. Jiva, Bhava. See, where that means we think that moment we say Atma, Brahma, what is our concept? There is somewhere something called as Atma, Brahma. No, it is nothing but our own true nature. But the Sukha Dukkha doesn't belong to Atma. Jiva Bhava is because of the peculiar types of experiences. But the one who makes the experiences possible is Atma. Just as light is the one which makes you see all varieties of forms, but of any features, good, bad, etc. of the form doesn't belong to light. If the light falls on some filth, the light doesn't become filthy at all. If the light becomes on some holy Ganges, it doesn't become holy. Light is irrespective of all these things, independent of all this. Likewise, Sukha, Dukkha, all varieties, horrible experiences, whatever it may be, the Anubhava Swarupa is one, free from all this. That Jiva Bhava is on account of Atma. So that is Yachati gives the meaning Jiva Bhava. Then Yachasya Santataha Bhavaha. The one which is Santat. Santata is what? Continuous, non-stop, non-ceasing, at all time existing. Santataha Bhavaha. So that is what it speaks of. Vimuktata. So it speaks of Vimuktata means Atma is free from all Sukha Dukhatmaka Samsara. It has nothing to do with the entire Jagat. Though Jagat is the one which has basis in Atma, Atma is free from Jagat. Just as the delusive snake has got basis in the rope, rope is free from snake. Like that, Vimukta. So how it is Vimukta? Because of Yachasya Santataha Bhava. That is explained in the next stanza. Yanmukta Rupam Sakshitvad Vyakrute Vyakrute Pitat Atirohitamatra Shabde Naitatti Sutritam Yat Sakshitvat Mukta Rupam Yat Sakshitvat Mukta Rupam Tat Vyakrute Avyakrute Api Atirohitam Atra Atma Shabdena Etat hi Sutritam. Or Etat Atra Atma Shabdena hi Sutritam. Etat, after Atirohitam, take Etat Atra Atma Shabdena hi Sutam. Yat Sakshitvad Mukta Rupam. So Vimuktata was told. How is it Vimuktata? Maybe Atma is, you see, Yachasya Santataha Bhava. It is always Santata. Santata means continuous, no khanda, no break. So if something break is there, what happens? Something other means, see the both. There is a break means Atma is not there. If Atma is not there, means something else must be there. So that means Santata Bhava speaks of Advaya Sarupa, non-dual Sarupa. What about the world appears to be there? It has no reality. The world is experienced, but it is not real. When you say it is not real, what do you mean? It is not Trikala Abadhita Vastu. It is not Trikala Abadhita Vastu. It is not something which exists all periods of time without change or mutation, without destruction. It doesn't exist. So that is not. The one which doesn't get destroyed at any time and exists without change or mutation, that is what is called Sat. So therefore, here it says, now it is Advaya if it is so, always exists without any khanda, without any break. It should necessarily be a principle which is nothing but Chaitanya Tattva, the knowledge principle. Therefore it says Sakshitva. We have seen the definition of Sakshi many times. Yat Sakshat Ikshate Prakashayati Anyanapekshaya. Without depending on anything, that which makes you know something, that is what is called as the Sakshi. So therefore Sakshitva. So Yat Sakshitvat Mukta Rupam. That which is all pervasive, so another thing. That which is all pervasive and the only principle that exists is the knowledge principle, Sakshi Tattva, the very Chaitanya Tattva. How do you say? How can you prove? In the creation, knowledge aspect is there or not? Means, are you aware of other things or not? Means that is there, is it not? And if there is only one principle, it should necessarily be this awareness principle, which we can never miss as such. So therefore, Sakshitva Mukta Rupam. So it is Mukta, that's why it was told as Vimuktata. But how do you say? Only because it is Sakshi, it is Mukta. That we have seen this. Right now also we have seen. Because it is Sakshi, the one which illumines. Illumines is what? Which makes you know, which makes you experience. Such a principle is Vimukta, free from everything. How? Simple. Sakshi is free from Saksha. Illuminator is free from illumined. The sunlight illumines the world, but sunlight itself is free from the illumined world. So therefore, Sakshi, the one which makes you know something, is free from what is made known, called as Saksha. So Saksha, should know this word Saksha. Saksha means that which is made known or illumined. Sakshi, that which makes you know. So therefore, what is Saksha? What is made known? Entire creation, including each and every experience of each and every living being in the entire cosmos. So therefore, free from samsara. That is what samsara is. So that is vimuktata. So and where is it? Tat. Tat means this. Atma Swarupa. Vyakrute avyakrute api atirohitam. Don't think it is only when you experience something, when you don't experience, also this tattva is there. The Vyakruta and Avyakruta. What is Vyakruta? That which is manifest. What is Avyakruta? That which is unmanifest. That which is unmanifest. Now Vyakruta in our daily life is waking and the dream. Vyakruta means manifest as with concrete things with a specific feature. Sleep is Avyakruta, unmanifest, as if nothingness is there. So both are experienced or not. That because of which both, including the absence of everything in the sleep, is experienced. That is what Chaitanya. So therefore, you know waking, you know dream, you also know sleep. The one because which you are aware of all these three, that is a principle which is all along in all these three states. Therefore it is called atirohitam, not extinct at any time. Tirohitam means extinct, absent. So na tirohitam, atirohitam, that which is not extinct at any time, that is what is. So atirohitam. This is from our individual standpoint. At the totality standpoint, what is Vyakruta? The manifest world. Manifest world is a Vyakruta. Avyakruta is unmanifest condition of the Jagat before creation, just like our sleep at individual level. In Pralaya, when the entire Jagat has got destroyed, there is no manifest world, but the seed is there. That is the blueprints of the entire Jagat are still there, waiting for the next opportunity to manifest as the Jagat. So at totality level, Vyakruta, manifest word, and its unmanifest condition, both are known on account of what? Same Chaitanya Tattva, atirohitam. It is never extinct at any time, always there. Atirohitam also means saprakasham. A thing which never gets extinct, that means that which is never extinct should be necessarily the very knowledge principle, self-existing knowledge principle. So therefore, atirohitam, na tirohitam, that is what is was saprakasha tattva. In the sense, the one which does not depend on anything else to be aware of something. The one that doesn't depend on anything else to be aware of something. So for example, with the help of jnanendriyas, sense organs, we are able to see, hear, taste, smell. But themselves are not capable of giving us this knowledge. They have to depend on the mind, mind on the buddhi, buddhi on the Chaitanya Rupa Atma. Mind, intellect can know many things as such, but they have to depend on who? Chaitanya Rupa Atma. Chaitanya Rupa Atma, the knowledge principle, doesn't depend on anything else to know. So therefore, Swaprakasha Tattva. That one. Etat atra. Atra means etat atra. Atra means that in Vidya Sutra, Atma itteva upasita. So what has been done? He sutritam. It has been given an aphoristic form that one should gain the knowledge of that Atma. Now, in that particular Vidya, you should now keep in mind now Vidya Sutra, Atma itteva upasita, I think 156. Atmetyeva upasite tyatat sutramudahritam uktva padartham sutranugrahako nyaya uchyate. So 156. In 155, it was introduced. That is, Tannivrityai Vidya Sutram Iha Uchyati. I hope you know what was earlier. What was earlier? Tannivrityai. What is that tat there? Aropa Nivrityai. Adhyaropa was shown. That means the entire creation was shown only to negate it and discover the basis. After the creation, which is adhyasta, superimposed, was complete, the discussion was over there. Now, to gain the knowledge that the superimposed jagat has to be terminated. So therefore, Vidya Sutra was told there. What is that Atma in the Vidya Sutra explained? Now further, that Vidya Sutra is explained in terms of the rest of the constituent words. Now, Atma iti eva upasita. What is Atma? He has described. Why that iti there? Atma iti eva. Iti means so, like this. So, iti eva. Why that iti in the Atma iti upasita? The meaning is good. This is the style of Vidyaranya Muni. He will not take even a single word for granted. Why that iti? Earlier we have seen that. Any phrase from the Shruti, one but is word by word, he will be analyzing. So this is the purpose of that iti in the Shruti Vakya, let us say. It is described in 168 and 169. Atma Shabda Dhiyoratma Vishayo Neti Bhashitum. Sutresminniti Shabdoyam Yathaitat Syat Tathocyate. Atma, see, Atma Shabda Dhiyoho Atma. That second Atma you take. Not second Atma, first Atma Shabda is there. Atma. Atma. Atma Shabda Dhiyoho Vishayaha na iti bhashitum asmin sutre. Iti. Now, asmin sutre, then take ayam. If you want sandhi breaking, take that. Sutre asmin plus iti shabdaha ayam yatha etat syat tatha uchyate. Now, second line, anvaya. Asmin sutre ayam iti, you can put inverted commas. It is a iti word from the Shruti. Atma ittev upasita Shruti Vakya, which you had cited, which was cited earlier. So iti shabdaha, add the prayuktaha. Iti shabda, afterwards add prayuktaha. Yatha etat syat tatha, add anantara shloke uchyate. Yatha etat syat tatha, add anantara shloke, continue uchyate. Atma atma shabda dhiyoho vishayaha na iti bhashitu. To make it clear, to make this clear, to convey this, the word iti has been used. To convey what? Atma. This whatever that is called Atma is Atma Shabda Dhiyaha Vishayaha na. Atma Shabda Dhiya means it should be split like this. Atma Shabda se Vishayaha na, Atma Dhiyaha Vishayaha na. See, Atma Shabda Dhiyoho, sixth case genitive dual is there. Atma, what Atma is not the Vishaya, an object of Atma Shabda. Other one is Atma is not the object of Atma Dhihi. Now what is this Atma Shabda and Atma Dhihi? So look, microphone is a Shabda. What is the Vishaya? Object. Here is the instrument is there called microphone, is it not? This you can see, touch it, etc. That is what is called microphone. Now, microphone Shabda has got a object called microphone, that it has got a Vishaya. Fine. Book is a Shabda which has got a thing what is called a book. Now, when I say microphone, you have understood what microphone is. But how did you understand microphone? You have seen, oh, Swamiji is referring, you are aware of what the microphone instrument is. You are seeing, oh, in the mind what is there? An antakarana vritti of the akara of microphone. Microphone akara vritti. That is what is called as microphone dhihi, or what is called microphone pratyaya. So microphone pratyaya or microphone dhi. Book. Akara antakarana vritti has taken place where? So they ask, I said Atma. Is it ever possible? Is antakarana, it has taken place. Fine. Now this book akara antakarana vritti is book pratyaya or book dhihi. Fine. That means, now this book is object of book pratyaya. Book dhihi means an object of a vritti, a thought corresponding to the book. Microphone is a vishaya, an object of a vritti, a thought, dhihi corresponding to microphone. Now he says, the Atma, Chaitanya Rupa, Atma is what? Atma Shabda Dhiyaha Vishayaha. It is not a Vishaya, object of Atma Shabda. So word Atma is told. Come on. Point a Vishaya. Either you see, hear, you can taste, touch or smell. This is what Atma. You know, I went to Himalayas and the top at Kailas, there on the top there was Atma. I filled it in the bottle and came brought here. You know, in this bottle what is there? Atma is there. Is it? See, word is there, corresponding object is not there. Now Atma, have you heard the word or not? Shabda, have you heard or not? Okay. And there is a vritti corresponding to the word Atma. Has it got an object there? They say something in Vedanta, something called Atma is there. Something called Atma, and they say it is you only. That much is their vritti, but it is not actually, it doesn't convey you what exactly Atma is. Therefore, Atma is not the Vishaya of the word Atma, and also the Pratyaya, the thought called Atma. Then, why so it is? Why so? Rest all the things we can know, this only we can't know. Why? Rest all the things we know how? One entity is always present there. Who is that guy? No. Atma, that's what we are. Without Atma, they have already seen. Jagat itself doesn't exist, nothing can be. That is okay, that's fine. But other than that, there is one entity there. Paramatma. Atma. Huh? Don't lagao, okay? Come on, Pramata, come on, hi. Yes, it is Pramata, the knower. Knower. Without whom can you know anything? So Pramata means knower. And who is that knower? Identified with what? This body. Making use of what instruments? Antakarana, Indriyas. Atma cannot be the object of Antakarana and Indriyas, means so long as this knower is there, Pramata is there, whatever you know as Prameya is short of what? Atma is. इसको भगा दो अभी. Pramata को, the knower, you भगा. Huh? Can we bhagao or not? Every day we are doing. Right now somebody must be doing. In sleep what happens? Pramata is not there, the knower is not there, then आत्मज्ञान हो गया? थोड़ा गड़बड़ है. क्या थोड़ा गड़बड़ है? You are not aware of anything, including yourself. Ajnana is looming large there in the sleep. So therefore, that itself will not be useful. Means sleep is not a solution, and waking dream, the pramata is there, therefore no solution. So therefore, in the waking, what you should do is, you have to terminate the ignorance, and pramata also has to be terminated. What remains is nothing but Atma only. So this will be seen in the Ajata Vidya, Ajata Shatru Vidya Prakarana is coming. After this is coming, Ajata Shatru Vidya is coming. There we will see. So when pramata is terminated, not in sleep, what remains is nothing but Atma Swarupa. So therefore, this Atma, so is not the Vishaya object of word Atma, and also the means Atma Pratyaya, that vritti corresponding to the word Atma Shabda. So that is, what it means is, Atma is not a Vishaya of Vak or Mana. Yato vacho nivartante aprapya manasasa. It cannot be objectified. Then how can the knowledge be of Atma can be gained? We have seen this. The mind, antakarana, has to assume the swarup of Atma like your face in the mirror, where pramata is not there, ajnana also is not there, and though pramata is not there, Chaitanya Rupa Atma itself being the Anubhava Swarupa knowledge principle, knowledge has to take place. So that is a different thing, this is not the context here. So iti, now I say, Atma, Atma Shabda Dhiyoho Vishayaha Na iti Bhashitum. It's not an object. So that is, point this out. So what is that? Asmin Sutri. In this Vidya Sutra. What is that Vidya Sutra? Atma Itteva Upasita. So reference in Brihadaranyaka already given you earlier. So in that Vidya Sutra, what is done? Ayam iti shabdaha prayuktaha. This word iti, meaning so, is what is prayukta, means used. The question is, by simply using iti, how do you say that it points out that is Atma is not an object of Atma and Atma Pratyaya? How is it? So doubt is bound to come. He says, I am going to explain now. So therefore, Yatha etat syat means, by the word iti, how this meaning is possible. Yatha etat syat means Yatha ayam arthaha bodhyati. How this meaning is gained or known by putting, that means bringing the iti shabda there, tatha, the same thing, anantara shloke uchyate. In the subsequent stanza, 169, is going to be explained. Means how the word iti in the Vidya Sutra conveys that Atma is not an object of the word Atma and the Pratyaya, the thought Atma. So that will be explained in the next stanza. Let us see. Before that, take stanza 162, one correction. Last time I didn't point out. Second line, pratyagati yatoto savatme tyukto manishibhi. In the book, riya is there, rakara is there. Pratyagatir yato, that rakara, remove it. No, it was not pointed out. I gave alternate. But I had not categorically told them. It is, I gave the meaning without ra. I had given the meaning without ra, but then some alternate meaning I tried to give. It is not correct because there is no rakara there. It is a mistake. And this I have given. Pratyak ati yataha. That also I have given. Meaning I have given this without ra only, but categorically it was not pointed out that there is a mistake is there. Misprint. That is rakara, that is to be removed. That's all. Now, how this word iti in the Vidya speaks, that Atma is not an object of the word Atma and the Dhi Atma. Let us see. Yatreti parashabdasya tatropacharitam vachaha. Jeshtam piteti pashyanti tyada vevam avekshana. Yatra iti, put in the inverted comma, iti word, iti parashabdaha syat tatra upacharitam vachaha. Tatra upacharitam vachaha. Jeshtam pita iti pashyanti. Again this phrase put in inverted comma. Jeshtam pita iti pashyanti. This phrase in inverted comma. Ityadau evam avekshana. Ityadau evam avekshana. Yatra, in whichever phrase or a sentence, iti parashabdaha. When the word iti is the parashabda, means latter word, subsequent word. When after some word, if iti comes, not in all cases, in the particular context, because iti word is used for with many meanings. One of the meaning of iti, after one word comes, iti, syat is there, tatra there, upacharitam vachaha. That statement is secondary in nature. Wherever the word iti comes after a statement or a word, that particular statement is of secondary nature, gauna. How? He explains now. Jeshtam pita iti pashyanti, a statement. So, jeshtam, which jeshtam? Jeshtam bhrataram, the eldest brother. So, pita iti pashyanti, the eldest brother is looked upon as father. Suppose the father is not there, the eldest brother is looked upon as the father. If the mother is not there, eldest brother's wife is looked upon as the mother, and she is supposed to take care as the mother as such. That is that means the culture. So, jeshtam pita iti pashyanti. Eldest brother is looked upon as. You know that looked upon as is conveyed by what? The word iti. So, why eldest brother is not father? See, jeshta is not pita. Pita iti, as the father, pashyati, is looked upon. So here, now tell that elder brother is the father secondarily or primarily? Secondarily. He is not so. Adityam brahmeti upasita. Upasana means Aditya as Brahma. That as iti speaks of that. Aditya itself is not Brahma. Mano brahmeti upasita. Look, that means take to upasana of mind as Brahma. That as shows mind is not Brahma, but you look upon the mind as Brahma, Vedic upasana, that is there. So that means the eldest brother is looked upon as the father, that iti as, that shows that it is gauna prayoga. So therefore, atma iti, what does it mean? That Shabda Atma cannot itself be Atma. See, something strange. Word Atma can't be Atma, word Brahma can't be Brahma. This is all confusing, isn't it? This is all confusing. How? See, look, Atma, one of the meaning I said, all pervasive. Yeah? All pervasive. You say all pervasive with respect to what? Can you have the concept of all-pervasiveness without space? You have brought the space. Is space in Atma? And foul. Brahma. Now Brahma, in the word Brahma is there. What does Brahma word mean? The big. The big means which one? The biggest, bigger than which there is? Nothing. Now the concept of big is with respect to small. means you should necessarily have a small with respect to big. In Brahma, neither big is there nor small there. Yet we have to use the word Atma, you have to use the word Brahma, but in direct knowledge you have to get freed from the word Atma and also Brahma. When you enter the temple, what do? Chappal bahar. With chappal you can't enter. So like that, in Atma, the word Atma, Brahma also is what? Outcast only, out. There is no entry for anything. To have no entry, there is nothing other than that is a different thing. Okay, let us not go too much after. Okay, so therefore he says, so iti, Atma iti, means the word itself cannot be, that means one which specifies Atma as object. The word Atma itself cannot have a pratyaya which objectifies Atma as the object. And yet we have to make it. Therefore, Shruti is very clear. Atma iti. So that's why you say Pashyanti iti adau evam avekshanat. In evam means in this manner it is seen. What is seen? When the word iti comes later, that particular word or so the previous word or the statement is in the secondary form, gauna prayoga, and not the mukhya, not the primary prayoga. So this means the iti word is used to show that Atma cannot be the object of the word Atma nor the pratyaya Atma. Then next one, Atma iti eva upasita. Why that eva is there? Only Atma. When you say only, what does it do? It excludes the rest. So therefore, eva word is to exclude the rest. What is that rest? The experienced world. Truly not there, but verily experienced. So that eva now. So purpose of eva in that sutra, Atma itteva upasita, is explained in now 170. व्याकृता व्याकृते ये द्वे कल्पिते ते विचारतः एते वारयितुं सूत्रे एवकारमसूत्रयत्. In your book, you know what is the word? Is it evam? Aivam is there. Aivam is there. So that aivam, that aikara and anuswara both remove. That evakaram asutra, Vartikasara, as per Vartikasara. See, in these books, even this is a Madras University publication. Fine, okay. But still means, of course, that is there means these manuscripts are less, and yet, of course, he had many manuscripts. See, Kapu, Vai, all he speaks of. He had manuscripts, but in fact, otherwise, it may be which printers, computer, this thing it can, because many these computers know they can't conjunct, consonant, they can't fit in properly. But this is not a very difficult error. This is an error by itself. Anyway, evakaram. When you have to study for the first time, you have to take into account of, for you easy because everything taken care of. Otherwise, even that anuswara, even one aikara can make a lot of change in that. Fine. That's why you have to keep different books and hunt, you see. Fortunately, I had the Vartikasara by Vidyaranya Muni. There you can find. Same thing is, it runs there in 500 or 600 stanzas there. Evakaram asutraya. Ye anvaya. Ye dve vyakruta vyakrute te ete kalpite vicharatah Now there are two readings are there. What is that? Te vicharataha. If you join together, it becomes te avicharataha. One S-type avagraha is put. You can also alternatively you can put avagraha there in between te and vicharata. That reading also is there. Both meaning we'll see. Te, one meaning is as it is vicharataha. Then with that avagraha alternatively avicharataha. Te vicharataha or kalpite vicharataha or avicharataha. Varaitum sutre evakaram asutrayat. Eva, this word has got the meaning of exclusion. Only this means other than these things is excluded. So from that standpoint, ye de, whatever these two are there, vyakruta vyakrute, vyakrutam and avyakrutam, manifest word and its unmanifest condition, and avyakruta includes ignorance also. So maya, prakriti, ignorance, all are included in the avyakruta. These two, you know what they are actually? Dve vyakruta vyakrute te ete means whatever they refer to. Ubhe, te means both these. Ubhe, te stands for ubhe. Both vyakruta and avyakruta are what? They are kalpite. Kalpite. Where are they falsely projected? Atmani kalpite. Both are falsely projected, falsely attributed to Atma. How? Take avicharata. Avicharata means due to lack of inquiry. If you take avicharata, you have to connect that avicharata. Avicharata kalpite. In that anvaya can be avagrate te ete avicharata kalpite. Due to lack of proper inquiry, they are falsely attributed to who? Atma. Atmani kalpite. If the avicharata or reading is there, means avicharata means atma tattva viveka. Atma tattvasya aviveka. Due to lack of viveka as regards what atma tattva is. Now if it is vicharata, then kalpite is over, then start the next. Vicharata varaitum. Now vicharata means by inquiry. So the vicharata to be, if you take vicharata, it should be connected further. Vicharataha varaitum, by conducting the inquiry, atma vichara, varaitum, to give up, sutre evakaram asutrayat. In the sutra, the word eva is added there. Means what it means now? Having discarded vyakta, vyakruta and avyakruta jagat, only Atma has to be known. Means vyakruta and avyakruta jagat has nothing to do with the Atma. Atma is free from that. So that is what ete tektva shuddha atma swarupam jneyam. That is what is meant by this stanza. Ete tektva, these two having discarded, what are those? Vyakruta and avyakruta. What is to be known is only Shuddha Atma Swarupam. Only the pure Atma Swarupa. Neyam iti bodhaitum. Should be known to make understand this. Sutre, in the sutra, Atma iti upasita evakara prayogaha. The word eva is used there. Shuddha Atma Swarupa, is there Ashuddha Atma Swarupa? Already pointed out. It's me, I talk, jigrame, all that I hear only, no? Oh, no. Mahabaleshwar. Oh, Aitre Vivarana. Say, look, who is this Atma? See, that is, I walk, I talk, I think, I eat. In all this that I, everyone knows what? Atma, but not in its true Swarupa, because whatever that which means they eat, talk, walk, sit, etc. have nothing to do with the Atma. So, the Aitare Vivarana in Abhideshwar, okay. Not here. Eva, evakaram asutraya. So, Atma iti eva. Up to here he has elaborated. Upasita, again, upa prefix is there, asita verb is there. What is meant by upa and what is meant by asita? See, actually, see, one should know the knack of teaching from Vidyaranya. So, such a difficult this thing, how see? Upasita, upasana karne ka. Upasana karo. But upasana, what is upasana? First you know first. Upa is there, asana is there. Upa we know, near. Asana we know. What are you doing now? If nothing, asana you are doing. Either on the chair or on the ground you are sitting. Seat. That's what it says. Upa asita. Literally means what? Sit, near. That's why this time they give Upanishat. Upa, near. Ni, below. Sat, sit. Okay, that's a word. That means word-wise that meaning is there. So therefore what? Go to a guru with humility. Don't sit on a chair. Don't sit at a place higher than him. Sit at a lower this thing. And baito, kaam ho gaya, Upanishad ho gaya. Not that. Okay, there's something is there in that, that's fine. So, okay. So now, what is meant by that upa? So then that is not told now. The meaning of upa in upaste. Upeti samipyavachi tannishta pratyagatmani. Karyakarana rupabhyam pratyangnediya ikshate. Upa iti add shabdah. Samipyavachi add asti. Upa iti add shabdah. Samipyavachi add asti. Tannistha pratyagatmani add bhavati. Tannistha pratyagatmani add bhavati. Add further add yasmat karyaka. Yasmat to be added. Yasmat, continue. Karyakarana rupabhyam pratyak nediyaha ikshati. Pratyak nediyaha ikshati. We'll see. Om Swasti Prajabhyah Paripalayantam Nyayena Margena Mahim Mahesha O Brahmanebhyah Shubhamastu Nityam Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu Kale Varshatu Parjanya Prithvi Sasyashalini Yeshoyam Shobharayata Brahmana Santu Nirbhaya Om Sarve Bhavantu Sukhina Sarve Santu Niramaya Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu Ma Kashi Dukha Bhave Asato Ma Sadgamaya Tamaso Ma Jyotirgamaya Mrityorma Amritam Gamaya